Welcome to SAT TV News. I am Larry Larrock, your presenter. In our top stories, chikungunya cases keep rising, says Chief Medical Officer. Grenada secures Chinese backing for teaching hospital. Pakistan leader arrested in London. And in sports, WICB shifts third test between Windies and New Zealand to Barbados. Details of these will follow.
The Government of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Discover Dominica Authority and Platinum-sponsored Digicel presents Dominica's 5th Jazz and Creole Festival June 1st through 8th, 2014. A fusion of color, music, fun, and laughter. So bring the kids, blankets, friends for a Sunday afternoon of relaxation at Fort Shirley Cabritz National Park, featuring Grammy winners Angelique Kidjo, Marla Rosado, along with Jack Schwartz Bach Trio, the soulful Dominican sounds of Heston Francis, Breve, and the 8 Note Band. Main stage tickets now on sale at $75 EC. Start time 2 p.m. sharp.
Welcome back. The number of cases of the chikungunya virus in Dominica keeps rising on a daily basis, according to Chief Medical Officer Dr. David Johnson. The first case of the virus was detected in January 2014 from an individual who had traveled to the island of St. Martin in December of 2013, and ever since, the numbers kept increasing. To date, the figure stands at 2,159 confirmed cases.
Cases are reported on a daily basis to the healthcare facility, so those numbers keep changing from time to time. These numbers are cumulative numbers, so these numbers are all of the cases that have been recorded in the healthcare facilities. We recognize that there is a myth out there with regards to it's not mosquito. I mean, except we understand that it is caused by the mosquito and try to get rid of those mosquitoes, we will not be able to control the problem. That is essentially the problem we're having. And Dominica is not the only country that has chikungunya. Several other countries have chikungunya. And I've not heard of that myth in any other country.
Last week, 2 professionals from the Yale University in the United States arrived in Dominica, where they will spend some time on island working closely with Dominican authorities. Dr. Johnson noted the Ministry of Health is in the process of trying to manage the virus, as they are not quite close to getting it under control.
The pain, particularly severe joint pains persons are getting with regards to chikungunya is enormous. We continue to see the breeding of mosquitoes around all communities in Dominica. We are continuing to drive in terms of reduction of those breeding sites. We are also doing much more than that in terms of our response to chikungunya. In fact, as I speak, we have been engaging other stakeholders, other partners outside of Dominica to assist us in our response to chikungunya. And currently, as I speak, we have a professor from the Yale University and 2 other persons who accompany him now, meeting with us in the Ministry of Health to address our response, or to improve our response, I would say, to chikungunya.
He stated they are working on introducing new technology to combat the virus.
So one of the things that we're looking at is introduce what we call OV traps that are able to kill the mosquitoes. It's a device that attracts the mosquitoes, and particularly female mosquitoes. So it attracts female mosquitoes go to those devices and lay eggs, and in the process of doing that, the mosquitoes will get killed. It is a new initiative, and these OV traps will be placed outside of homes and can be placed outside inside of homes as well. So that's a new initiative that we're looking at with the Yale University.
The Ministry of Health is urging the public to inspect their homes and yards weekly and eliminate potential mosquito breeding sites indoors and outdoors by keeping water drums and barrels tightly covered and throwing out stagnant water from flower vases and old tires and other containers that might act as breeding sites. Regional Policy of Caribbean Development Research Services Inc., CADRES, Peter Wickham, has denied reports by journalist Kalai John Baptist, who on Monday, June 2, 2014, alleged that Wickham recently conducted a poll which indicates that the Dominica Labour Party DLP would secure 8 definite seats at the next general election. John Baptist further stated that it is because of such poor results that the DLP decided to keep the results of the poll confidential. Meanwhile, Wickham says that he is baffled and confused by this report since the last national poll he conducted in Dominica was over a year ago.
There's no truth in the story. The last national poll I did in Dominica was in March of 2013. There was a press release that was published on the 13th of March 2013, Wednesday the 13th of March 2013, and that assessment in no way, shape or form suggested that the Dominican Labour Party was losing. There's nothing true about it. The last national poll would have been over a year ago, which would have been March 2013, and I'm baffled and confused and a bit appalled actually that this information will be coming out with my name associated with it.
Wickham added, it is his professional opinion that the Dominican Labour Party is unlikely to lose an electoral contest on this occasion. 4-H festivals have been organized this month to conclude the organization's 2013 to 2014 club year. According to National 4-H Coordinator Shirley Alexander, this year's festival will focus on family and the environment. She noted, the first festival was held on Friday, May 30th, 2014 at the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School, ITSS, where 6 clubs participated in the event.
We had a public speaking competition, choral speech, show and tell, question and answer section, and an exhibition. In the public speaking competition, Almira Luis from the Pierre Charles Secondary School placed first. Second place, Abigail Christmas from DGS and Tatiana Baron from PSS placed third. In the choral speech, PSS came first, and in second place, ITSS. Show and tell, DGS first, second, PSS. And for the question and answer, Westmore Tulloch from Castleborough Secondary School placed first, Almira Luis from the PSS placed second, and Chelsea Matthew placed third from DGS.
In the exhibition, the ITSS placed first, the Dominica Grammar School second, and the Goodwill Secondary third. She noted, the enthusiasm of the students was one that must be commended as they tried their best in every activity. The next festival will be held on Thursday, June 5th at 10 a.m. at the Public Service Union Building on Valley Road in Roseau.
On Thursday, it will be Environment Day. And for those of you who know 4-H very well, we're really concerned and interested in projects or activities related to agriculture and the environment. So there'll be a big Jeff Fair with the Global Environment Fund Small Grants Project at the Public Service Union. So in the morning, we are going to have the clubs from Roseau North and Valley competing in the same areas that we mentioned what we had for Friday. And in the afternoon, we're going to have those from the Roseau South and Central. On that same day too, there'll be an Environment Day activity still hosted by the JET Small Grants Program that will be at Grand Bay and the Southern District Club. The clubs from that area will have their festival then.
This event will be hosted in collaboration with the Global Environment Small Grants Program, GEF. Alexander noted, the organization recently received a check of $6,000 from GEF, which will be used to upgrade 4-H's agricultural projects in the Southern District, but is optimistic this donation will be increased in 2015 for projects in other parts of the island. The Western District Festival will be held on Tuesday, June 10th at the Campbell Primary, while the Northeastern District Festival takes place on Wednesday, June 11th at the Benz Primary. The Northern District Festival is scheduled for Thursday, June 12th at the Vehicles Primary, and the Southern District Festival takes place on Friday, June 13th at the Jones Beaupre Primary. When we return, more stories.
The Government of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Discover Dominica Authority and Platinum-sponsored Digicel presents Dominica's 5th Jazz and Creole Festival June 1st through 8th, 2014. A fusion of color, music, fun, and laughter. So bring the kids, blankets, friends for a Sunday afternoon of relaxation at Fort Shirley Cabritz National Park, featuring Grammy winners Angelique Kidjo, Marla Rosado, along with Jack Schwartz Bach Trio, the soulful Dominican sounds of Heston Francis, Breve, and the 8 Note Band. Main stage tickets now on sale at $75 EC. Start time 2 p.m. sharp.
Welcome back. After the first round, the Roseau Seventh-day Adventist School is in the lead for this year's DBS Radio, Ministry of Education and court-sponsored National Reading Competition. The school topped the first competition held at the Public Service Union on Monday, June 2, 2014, with 291 points. Jonathan Honore represented the school.
Katie wrote the word blue on her paper and skipped off to the dining room where she spied her big brother doing homework. He waved. "Not now, I'm busy." Katie hung her head. "I just want to know your favorite color."
The St. Martin's Primary School, represented by Megan Vidal, followed closely in second place with a total of 275 points.
In the chicken house, fuzzy little chicks peeped and chipped and hopped. They pecked at Tim's hand. "They're hungry. What do they eat?" he asked. "Just very fine mash like this," answered Gramps, putting some into Tim's hand.
The Convent Preparatory School secured the third place position with 273 points.
"Time to get up, Ricky. Today is your party." "Okay, Mom." Ricky ran over to his dresser and threw on his shirt with his jean shorts. He then ran into the kitchen. "Mom, I'm dressed and ready for my party." "Hold on, dear. Your party isn't for 3 hours.
The St. Mary's Primary School, represented by Wanik Esprit, earned fourth place with a total of 259 points.
"Matthew filled the pot with dirt." "Why not?"
"Lima beans grow, kidney beans grow, even green beans grow. Why not jelly beans?"
He dug a small hole and dropped in 3 jelly beans.
Brooke leaned closer. She wrinkled her nose. "Jelly beans won't grow."
The Goodwill Primary, represented by Chrissy Piper, came in fifth with 255 points. The 5 students will move on to the next round. Students from the Mount Prosper, Wharton Waven, Trafalgar, Loda, and Roseau Primary Schools all participated. The competition, which is held under the theme Read Today for Tomorrow, will continue next week in Granby. The reading competition is aimed at encouraging reading among children. Local business J.R. Stafford and Company Limited on Monday, June 2, 2014, hosted tours at their Dutch Lady Farm at the Public Service Union building to celebrate World Milk Day, which is observed June 1st annually. Students from various primary schools visited the farm, where they were educated on the history of milk and its production. Representative of J.R. Stafford and Company Limited, Deborah Detouche-Laville, was Miss Dutch Lady and gave the students a tour of the farm.
The children are very excited about the idea. They enjoy milking the cows and also taking the photographs as well. And we are going to ask them what they feel about it. Shay?
It feels very good to learn about the farm in Holland, so we can learn all about Milk Day.
I wanted to say that milk is very nice, and what we are doing, I really enjoy it.
I want to say that I enjoyed milking the cows and coloring and doing all the other activities.
I have to say I like this farm very well because it's very full of activities.
According to a press release from the company, since 2001, this special day has been celebrated annually around the world. During World Milk Day, the focus is about sharing the story of the goodness of milk as an important nutritional source. Fête Isidore celebrations will be held in the village of Saint-Sauveur from Wednesday, June 4th to 9th, 2014. An award ceremony on Wednesday, June 4th at the Saint-Sauveur Primary School is the first activity where 14 farmers will be honored and given farming tools and fertilizer to assist them on their farms. The farmers are Marceline Antoine, Marietta Laura, Teresa Lawrence, Royette Seraphine, Stephanie Seraphine, Vignet Tousse, Rosette James, Edme Tit, Christina Tit, Martha Tousse, Rosalind Seraphine, Iselin Durand, Yvonne Laura, and Monique Charles. Friday, June 6th is a traditional night in Good Hope featuring the Black Devils, Lapo Cabuit, and other aspects of Dominica's culture. Saturday, June 7th is Fish Night featuring the WCK Band, and a sports day is planned for Sunday, June 8th. On Monday, June 9th, activities culminate with a mass during which a cultural elder will be honored in addition to an exhibition and cultural expo. Organizers say proceeds from this year's activities are expected to go towards the refurbishment of the 100-year-old presbytery. And in court news, 28-year-old mother of three, Linsha Canoville of Campbell and Canefield, has been ordered to pay a former employer $4,061.93 in compensation for stolen jewelry. In court on Monday, Canoville was charged with stealing $7,186.35 worth of jewelry from Carol Abraham of Federation Drive, Goodwill, between May 1st and 24th, 2014, to which she pled guilty. The facts of the case stated that Canoville, who had been employed as a domestic worker by Abraham for just about 9 months, had access to Abraham's jewelry. On May 24th, Abraham observed some of her jewelry missing and reported the matter to the police. During their investigations, police discovered that on May 10th, Canoville had sold a gold chain and pendant to Cashways. On May 12th, her father also sold a gold chain to Cashways and received $500. On May 19th, Canoville returned to Cashways where she pawned some more jewelry for $756.20. When Canoville was held for questioning, she readily admitted to police that she had indeed taken the jewelry. Before sentencing, Magistrate Bernard Paquette cautioned Canoville and stated that she betrayed the trust placed in her by her former employer. Canoville was ordered to pay the sum of $4,061.93 in compensation for the unrecovered jewelry by December 2nd, 2014, or in default spend 6 months in prison. She was also fined $1,500, which was suspended for 1 year, or in default, she will be sent to 3 months in prison. This has been the local segment of the news.